Baby, you want me. This girl can slow. Oh, we all know. Okay, 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 okay. One, two, okay, 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 okay. Karina. Okay, okay, okay. Ouch. Oof. Waluma, waluma, waluma. Ay. But we have to manage. We shall manage, we shall manage, we shall manage, we shall manage, 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 manage. Manage, 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 manage. We only keep fighting. Okay, okay. Keep this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, my thighs really hurt. My thighs really. It's not easy. I've always thought it's an easy exercise. It's an easy yoga, but it's not, guys. Hey, they have done it. Who? Who have done it? Hello. Good evening and good afternoon, good morning from where you're watching me from. Welcome to Norah's evening live stream where we do yoga. We keep our body. Hey, that they are pigs. Are you sure, Ashman? Husband. I'm in a country where the word pig, it's not even allowed to be pronounced. So, don't say that word here. The word pig is not allowed. Hello, Claudie. How you doing? I hope you're well. Welcome to Nora's evening live stream. How are you doing? I hope you're well. So yes, I'm here doing yoga. Which country are you from? I'm from Uganda. That's where I'm from. Uganda. Have you ever heard of Uganda before? So that's where I'm from. Nice to meet you, Ashman. Ashman. I didn't expect you actually to use that word, but don't say again. Antonio, kisses. Oh, mi amor, Antonio, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Gracias, Antonio. How are you doing, my darling Antonio? Hey, how are you doing in this evening? I'm very right. She's pretty good. She's fine. She's fine. I'm very okay, as you can see. Not complaining. No complaining. If that's what you want to know. If that's what you want to. But tonight we didn't spend it together. The night you didn't spend it together. With who? Are you talking to me or you're talking to someone else? That but tonight we didn't spend it together. I think maybe you're talking to someone else. Because have you ever met? Do I know you? It's actually my first time seeing you here and you're telling me, but the night we didn't spend together. Hello? Do you have WhatsApp? Who doesn't have WhatsApp in this generation? You see, even a dog has its own WhatsApp. Even me that you just said a pig or pigs. I also have my own WhatsApp. So this pig has a WhatsApp. But my WhatsApp is for my fellow pigs. Huh? It's for my fellow pigs. Good evening, good morning. How are you all doing? I hope you're well. But one night we will be together. You and who? You and who? You and who to be with who? That night will be for me and my man. my man. The man who will marry me. That is the only person. Ouch. The only person who will have the right over me. What? Ooh la la. That's so painful. The muscles are too tight. So I have to do exercise so that I rip it. They say rip it. I'm ripping it so hard. Yes. Can feel it. Can feel it. That's the way to go. It's so painful, guys. Huh? It's so painful, but we shall manage. We shall manage. We have to repeat. So tell me, guys, how is your evening? Are you seeing what's going on in the world, or you're not seeing, you're just pretending like me? The world is going crazy. Crazy. You know, back in the days where there was no TV, okay, there were TV to only those family members who can, for families who can afford it. There were no phones. They used to use landlines or telegram. Back in the days, they'll only play a cassette You know those radios? They use tapes. It has A and B. If you're tired of playing A, you flip around and then you play the other side of B. Back in the days, your parents would tell you go and play. You play until the sun sets. Hmm? You only come back home to eat lunch. And then once you're done eating your lunch, you wash dishes. You go back, that I'm from Afghanistan. Oh, lucky you. How's Afghanistan? So how can someone from Afghanistan say that you and I one day we shall have our night together? How? Yet Afghanistan, you don't even like us black people. So why would I even, why? Eh? Hmm? Even man sisters, they are like, oro, this one no, this one no. Eh? So don't try to attempt my ancestors, because I don't think they will want you. They won't. Hmm? They won't. So back in the days, guys, we used to play. We used to ride bicycles. We used to play these games of mom and dad. We used to carry around our dolls. We used to sit down and sew clothes for our dolls. Have you ever do what, sew your own dolls? Like you get socks and old socks and cottons. You can use cotton, fibers, and then you put inside the socks, and then you make the eye for the doll, you make the hair, you make sure that that doll looks pretty. That's what we used to do. We could play. But nowadays kids don't want to play. We used to play, and the time will reach, even your parents will start looking for you to come back. Nowadays, if people see a child playing alone outside, or maybe only kids playing alone, they call the police immediately that no one is taking care of the kids. Do you think in the future there will be kids? Today I saw a video where there's a restaurant in Alabama. Is it Alabama? The restaurant, it was being operated by robots. Hmm? So you see where the world is going. So for us who were born in the 90s, we enjoyed our life, guys. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed life. Life was good. Life used to be good back in the days, guys. Me, I don't complain. Whether we didn't have, but me, I know that one thing that I'm sure of is that I have one of the best childhood life ever. Because we used to sleep at around 9 p.m. They come and wake us up. My grandma is back from work. They'll bring us soda. They'll give us to drink soda, but we never gain weight. My grandmother will bring turkey for us. We ate turkey. That's why I grew up. I hated turkey because my childhood I used to eat it a lot. When I grew up, turkey, ducks, meat, those two. I'm like, because me, when I eat something, I reach a certain point where I don't want even to smell it. You see, like here, send me a private message. Aha. I'm asking you, do I know you who is telling me to send you a private message? Neno nawe don't tell. You're telling me, send me a private message. Do I know you for me to start sending you a private message? Do I? Do I know you? I don't even know you. Send me a private message. Send me a private message. So guys, if you've never enjoyed your childhood, back in the days in the 90s, life used to be so good. Life used to be so good, like fucking good. Hmm? You would play. What kind of the game? There were so many games to play back in the days. But now kids don't get enough time to play. They have homework. They have holiday packages. Me, in my era where I grew up, there was no holiday packages. We never had holiday packages. Holiday was something that we were always so excited about, because we know holiday, we are going to play until the game plays us. That's how I grew up knowing life. We used to play. When it rains, I remember when it rains, but now you tell me to run into that dirty water, I'll be like, ew. But back in the days, take off your clothes, you're just wearing your underwears. You run around with your underwear, playing under the rain. You guys are shouting. But now, if you tell me, even if just the sound of the thunder makes me feel like, Norah, am I going to survive? I'm afraid of thunder nowadays. I don't know why. Is it because but back in the days, even if the thunder comes, we are just like, and the stupidest thing we used to do, that I'm tired. You're tired of what? You're tired of what? That you didn't put your hands up. Up if forward. Look, I have the right to put my. It's not you to tell me to put my hands up. Bwana, obedeci. Eh? There is this one. You have a problem. Do I have to ask your permission to raise my hands up? It's me. It's my choice to do it. Don't tell me how I should do my exercise. Are you a gym constructor or an instructor, whatever they call it? Mr. Instructor, you're instructing me on how I should do things. Hey. Oh, hey, guys, my sweetheart, don't forget to like and subscribe to Norah's channel. This is your girl Norah, all the way from Uganda. How are you guys? I hope you're all well. Welcome. This channel is about cooking and lifestyle. I hope you will kindly support the channel. Subscribe and click the notification bell. Every time that I upload the new videos, you guys will be notified. Yes, how are you doing? And good morning. Welcome back to the season of Easter. Welcome back from Easter. For those who didn't invite us, we are okay. We're still brothers. We still love each other. It's the same way Bible say, love your friend, love your neighbors, you love yourself. We love you. We love you until the end. So if you love your girl Norah, subscribe to her channel. Watch my short videos, watch my long videos if you're into learning how to cook. Yes, my videos will guide you on that. You can watch my other videos on my lifestyle. I share with you my life back home in Uganda. And I also share my life here in Saudi Arabia, in Oman. Yes, everywhere I go, I always share my life with you, my beautiful people, show you how the world looks and all the things that you do. So that's how things are. Nowadays kids don't play under the rain. I don't know why. Fahad. Your heart is really, I've already, the arrow has already pierced your heart. One, two, three, four. Okay. 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 There we go. There we go. There we go. Barogoro. Sweet. But send me a private message never nange. Somero ki gye walagamu ssebo gye batakuyigiriza Luzungu. I told you that how can I send you a private message when I don't even know you? Do I know you? Mbwane obeeresi. Obeeresi. How can I send message to someone that I don't even know? How? Does it even make sense to send a stranger message, someone that you don't even know? My dear, the world is full of... So how can I risk myself, my entire self, my mother's daughter? You don't want me to get married to give my mother grandchildren? Why should I message a stranger? You don't know when parents used to say that, don't talk to strangers. Don't take anything from a stranger. So allow me. Make I enjoy now. Anything in the great wahala. We. Sorry, here we go. Ooh, sorry. Ooh, yes. Ooh. That's it. Goes and okay. So message. Ngate sikumanyi. Okay, here. Let's go. My hands, my hands, my hands. That here send me the private message. So tell me guys, how was your childhood while you guys growing up? Share with me here on my live stream and let me know. Hey, and nowadays, how do you see children of nowadays? Children of nowadays, they are always on their tabs. A child has a laptop. Yes, it's good to have it, but children are not playing enough. The kind of games they are playing, it's on the phone or the tab. I know some of you like, hey, so what's the problem with that? You know, you need to play. Go play soccer, jump. You know, the rope, the other, and on the other side, there is tug of war. Kids of nowadays, they're like, they don't even know tug of war. Kids of nowadays, they don't even know jumping ropes. You jump like 100 times. Someone can't even lift their leg and jump like 10 times or 20. They're like, I only want to play. So here's me. I don't know how, but to me on my side, hello, happening now, how are you doing? But why don't you just put a profile? Put a profile, my dear. You're not listening to what I'm telling you. How are you doing? How's your day? I hope you're well. You see me, I'm always with my phone, but I get tired of it. Like, I get tired of always holding my phone. That's why I have where I put my phone here. Like, I have where I put the handle, where I put my phone. Because I feel electricity. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but sometimes I feel the energy of my phone. Like, it's not, my phone does not heat. You don't feel the heat, but the more it's on your hands, there's a way how I feel like my body has already been connected with electricity, and I feel like I should put it down. So I put it somewhere, and then I start using my fingers to type or to scroll on something. So I ask myself these questions. If me as an adult, hello my dear, how are you doing? Okotino. Okotino, how are you doing, Okotino? Asawara? Asawara. That name, Asawara. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Good evening, and how are you? If me, I can feel electricity in my fingers here, the toes and the fingers here. I can feel it. I can feel the power of electricity. Where are you? I'm in Saudi Arabia, darling. How are you doing? That's where I am, but I'm a Ugandan. If I can feel it, my thumbs or the tips of my finger, on the screen, I feel the electricity is passing over my body, and I'm like, then I put my phone down. How do you think those kids, they feel when someone has been on that phone since morning? Someone's charging, the phone is connected to the charger, and someone is still playing the game. Allow kids to play, guys. Playing has no any problem. Okay, someone can play on their phone maybe like for 2 hours, but the rest of hours they should spend it at playing. Let me tell you guys, we used to play. I stopped playing when that was 2000 what? I think 2008. That's when life started getting serious on my side. But if I start to count 2007, going backwards from 2000, count from 2007 and you in 2008, 2007, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, you can count. I played. We used to dance. Just at home enjoying, playing with other kids. We could even go and play where people don't know us and will cause problem. There is a time I remember, there is a guy who provoked us. We were only girls. I remember that scenario so well. And as we were playing, this guy came. It was, actually we were not playing, we were catching grasshoppers. In Uganda there is a season of grasshoppers. When it rains a lot, grasshoppers, we call them nsenene. If you've ever seen them on YouTube, they are called grasshoppers. They are grasshoppers actually, they eat them, they are so tasty. So that day, we decided as friends, as kids in our neighborhood, we used to live nearby the hospital. So the hospital had so many lights, so the grasshoppers were many. We decided to go there because it was near the hospital. There was security, so we didn't fear. We left home at 7 p.m. I remember. We had to put on our jackets, heavy clothes, because we were going to spend the entire night out catching grasshoppers. So we had to catch grasshoppers. Imagine, each jerrycan we had, 10 liters were full. Almost having 20 liters full of grasshoppers. From 7 to in the midnight, we are in the morning, 4. At 4, there were certain guys who came. And then they were like, these are just kids, they are just girls, they're nothing, they cannot do anything to us. I remember they slapped us, they beat us. Has someone ever told you to lie down and then they start flogging you for no reason? They even took our grasshopper. And then one of my friend, her mom is now late. Her name, we used to call her Sandy, that was her name. The girl was like, guys, you know how my mom is. If I go home empty hand, she'll ask me where were we for the entire night. So Angela, one of the girls in the group, Angela was like, but girls, do you think we can't deal with these kids, even if they're a bit older than us, but we can do something to them? Me, I was busy crying. I wasn't even thinking of what will happen to me at home. Even if they ask us, where were you guys last night? And where are you guys coming from at this 5 in the morning? And you're telling us that you were out there catching grasshoppers. What we did, we were like, okay, since we are girls, we need to teach these guys a lesson. Guys, we managed to grab our grasshopper. One of the guys didn't survive. Didn't survive what we did to him. We taught him a lesson. We taught the guy a lesson that even if we were girls, but at least we can defend ourselves. We took our grasshoppers back, and the one that we managed to catch has to pay all what his friends did to us. So guys, what we did, That day, I remember we would have been even jailed for what we did. We ran. Don't try this at home. Don't try this anywhere. It was self-defense. We ran back home, shivering of what we have done that morning. When we were home, everyone was just like, we did not do anything, we were just defending ourselves. We only used what they used to flog us. So we are those, flogging someone. We flogged him so well. To teach him that next time, don't go around bullying, because we are just girls. The new guys will just bull us just like that, and you think you'll get away with it. Maybe because they saw us crying and they were, these are crying babies. But we all managed. We all sat down and were like, going home without, they will ask us what really happened. And we were so innocent in our mind. We didn't know anything of those boyfriends. Back in the days where our brain was still empty. We had no ideas of that someone could even have a boyfriend. So our mind was still, we call it fresh. Fresh brain. The brain that is still innocent. So we had to defend ourselves. At that time in the morning, at 5 in the morning, we had a commotion. These guys who managed to run away, they ran and called the parents of the one that was left with us. The parents were like, do you know where these girls are from? These guys were like, yes, we know them. Do you know their names? Yes, they knew our names. But they never knew where exactly we come from. Imagine they were passing our house, going to another direction where we don't even belong. We used to play. We never played near our house because we knew ourselves were troublemakers when we were young. You don't mess with us and we leave you like that. When we were young, we had a perfect revenge for someone. If we don't pee in the containers and keep those urine for like a week, if we don't poop and cover something somewhere, that was our revenge. We didn't know how to do something terrible to someone, but we used to revenge people in a way that people up to now, when I go to my hometown for like, I'm glad that Nora, you grew up. Most of my friends are married. The kids that I grew up in the neighborhood, they're all married. I'm the only one who is still here, but anyway, every time I see them on Instagram and on Facebook, I just tell myself that, Nora, your time will come. Everyone has their own right time. That's what I always tell myself whenever I see them, Yeah, they're living a better life, married with their husbands, kids, and I'm like, my time will come. You don't have to rush yourself. Don't rush. But when you were young, that's why I tell you, I had a perfect childhood. We were not rich at home, but when it comes to say that, how did you grow up? Did you enjoy your childhood grow up? Mine was good. If someone tells you, if they tell you don't mess up with those kids, we were those kids. Have you ever gathered old friends, even your brothers at home? You tell them, please, when you're going to urinate, don't waste it. Please, put it here. My brothers, they'll be like, we're just like, here. We knew the use of it. These kids that their parents tell them, go to the toilet. We will come and tell you, no, there is no need of going to the toilet. Have you ever mixed someone's dirt, someone's tools with urine, and then you mix it, it becomes like porridge? That's how wicked we used to be as kids. And then you who has provoked us, they used to beat us. They used to beat us like, we used to play soccer. The reason why they used to beat us, this is the reason. We used to play soccer, and our coach used to train us well. Yes, I'm good at playing soccer, don't joke with me. And Whenever we go to play, we make sure that we win. Me, I used to play soccer. At the same time, I used to play rugby. But I loved the rugby more. Soccer, I only used to do it because there were sponsors. So I needed to be sponsored to school. So rugby, it was in my school. I loved playing rugby because me, I don't like competing with girls. I love competing with men. I've always wanted to be like when I'm with men, people are like, yeah, that's the girl, that's our girl. I don't want someone to look at me and they're like, that's a girl. No, I don't like. I don't want people to compare me with girls. I hate it. I like it when someone sees me and I'm like, wow, she's like a man. Yes, that's it. I feel it because I feel the energy, even though I don't like violence. I don't support violence. So, girls that please dance. I don't know how to dance. How much are you going to pay me when I dance? so that's the reason why they used to flog us. So they will come and attack us without even knowing. And then they will just ambush us. Ambush, you won't know that someone is going to come. They just come from nowhere and then they just attack you and then they run away. So we used to be, okay, that's your way of doing, okay. They taught us. Thank you so much, Habibti. Thank you. How are you doing today, my friend? I hope you're well. Good evening. How is India? They are the one who taught us that you guys should know how to also fight back, to defend yourself. Don't allow anyone to bully you guys around. We took our way of revenging on people who used to bully us. We took it to another level. We took it to another level without harming anyone, but we had to use our brain. We had to use our brain so that wherever you pass, you will be embarrassed. People will be like, you stink. Don't joke with us. There's actually one of the guys one day met me, and then the guy was like, the guy maybe didn't believe. He came back with like, Nora, is that you? I was like, excuse me, do I know you? I was like, it's me, you don't remember me? I'm Henry, the guy that you guys one time poured this and this on me. Don't you remember? We used to attack you guys, you and your friends. I was like, that was back in the days. How are you now? I'm like, the guy was like, yeah, you look good. I was like, thank you. And I mean, I was like, don't try even. You're joking. Nice. If you're there, you don't have a story to tell. Like me, if I start to tell you guys my story, if I start telling you my story as a child, it was one of the things that I enjoyed in life, playing, troublemaking. But troublemaking, when you start the trouble, when you start the trouble, make sure that you finish it, because we were girls that if you start, we were the one to end for you. I remember that day when they were looking for us. The guys were like, yes, we know they are home. They come from national housing. We don't even belong in the national housing. We belong somewhere else. They were busy bypassing us, going while crying. And that guy that we taught a lesson, we left something on him that every time he looks at himself, maybe he's like, actually, this was all my fault. If I never started a fight with those girls, this wouldn't have been on me. So Tandika. Don't start something that you won't be able to manage. Don't. Because some kids, that's what I'm telling you, parents, allow your children to play. If your parents have a countryside house, there's a house there in the countryside, take them there. Don't start saying, oh, my kid, how are they going to live? It's hard. Let them go stay there. They are creating memories for themselves. Keeping them in the city does not mean they are not living the best of their life, but they need memories, good memories. Take them to the countryside. Do they even know that there are There are some candlelights where there's a time where you just need to use candlelight to eat food. There's no electricity. Maybe that day there's no enough light. The solar didn't there. You're just there in the darkness. Mosquitoes. Have you ever seen a python? No. You're there, you've never seen a python. You have to go to the zoo to see a python. Have you ever seen a python with your own two eyes? Hey, guys, me my life, I grew up like I almost saw half of animals in this world, half of it. I saw a lion, I saw a zebra. Without even going to the zoo, I saw a python crossing, big one. What have you seen in your life growing up? What have you seen so far? Nothing. You're there playing video games. Even if they tell you to kill a snake, you cannot. You're like, a snake in the house. Have you ever seen a real monkey? Have you ever been face to face with a real monkey? There are those monkeys that has black and white color. Those ones, they're very, very nasty. Those monkeys, as a lady, don't go near them. Have you ever seen those monkeys? There's these monkeys, we call them baboons. They are baboons and they are gorillas. Baboons are different from gorillas. Baboons, for them, they are kind of, their color is kind of green like that. So they are there, kind of gray. That's how they look. Those are the baboons. For them, they are those ones. You're joking. So have some life. Go enjoy life. Stop telling us that I had the best of life. When you're going to the zoo, we even have to compete with monkeys whenever we go to the forest. Has your parents ever taken you to the village? We used to go run around, jumping on the trees. We are like monkeys, and then we are like. Have you ever eaten wild fruits in the jungle? Guys, life is so beautiful. Life is so beautiful. You can't tell me, Nora, I enjoyed my childhood when you grew up always wearing specs. Me, I just started wearing specs at the age of 26. That's when I started wearing my specs. They find out that, actually the sun affected my eyes. But if I wasn't in if I was back still home in Uganda, I don't think I would have worn anything like that. Where is the light? My eyes wouldn't be always on something like because I never know. But we had to enjoy. My grandmother would play music, Lingala. Lingala, there's a song that I used to love when you get it. You know, as a child, you don't know how to dance, and you just like this. Yeah, and then your grandmother will be like, yeah, that's my grandchild. And then you're like this. and then, you know what my grandmother used to do? And then she would start splashing money on you guys like this, and she's like, you, my granddaughter. And then my cousins also will come. And then they will also start dancing. We don't call each other as actual cousins. We call each other as brothers and sisters. We at home, it's hard to, we are from the same mother. We don't call each other that cousins. So no, that's not in our home. We are all like this. So that's why when sometimes they ask me, how many brothers do you have? I tell you, I have 4 brothers. 4. Now one passed away, now I remain with 3. But for my mother, biologically, I have only 1 brother for my mother. But others, from my different, like my aunties, my mother's sisters, they have also sons. But for them, they're all my brothers. I don't care whether they are my cousins, but they are my brothers. So at home, Granny will tell me to dance, and then you know that dance, when they... And then they start giving you money there. He dances. But I'll grow now. There's no more dancing. Tewakyali mazina. Tewakyali mazina gali awo. Gosaaga. Tewakyali mazina, tetukyazina. Nga wali eri bwe twabeeranga awo n'ozina. We are no longer doing that, guys. Because we have to look for money. But at least I thank God that during my, however much they call it, they call us Ice Age, people from the Ice Age, it was actually much fun than now. Now kids playing alone, the authority are always there. They think it's a child abuse because you told your child to play. As a mother, you have to be there to watch over a child. Back in the days, you will go and play up to 6 in the evening. Your mother only knows you're safe when you're in the house. When it passes 6 in the evening and you're not yet in the house, that's when your mother goes out to start searching for you. Because, where is my child? That's when they are worried. Because the time has passed that you're supposed to be home as a child. You're joking. But nowadays, it's not because of technology, but all digital life. But nowadays generation, okay, they are more smart. Even those in the 90s, they were smart. But nowadays you can find a child of 2-year-old knows how to use a computer. And you find someone from the 90s, they don't know how to use a computer. It's okay. But at least there is something in them, something unique they had. There is something unique that they had that not every child managed to get. So at least sometimes mubango complaining akompola. Complaining akompola. Knowing that it was not only you. You're not the first and you're not to be the last. You're not the first and you're not the what? You're not the last. So when they tell you to go and play, go and play. Don't say that. No. Me, I will only play a video game. It's good to play video game. Back then they used to play, there's this game, it used to have that sound of it was kind of playing like Snake. Those toys, you know them, they used to be red, blue, green. It was made from China. And having that kind of a game, your family must be, they must be there when they have something. But if your family back then didn't have anything, okay, the plan to cook. But if your family didn't have anything, my dear, you will just listen to all the songs on the radio and you will know how to sing all those songs on the radio. You will even know how those presenters are talking. You will even learn how to talk. You're there and then you're like, hey now, Stanley has given you the ball to the fence. And then go to Michael Anna. And from the Michael Anna, you're there. And you're there. Because there was no TV. You're listening to the radio. Otherwise, still the TV was black and white. So the shows used to be boring and you're only waiting. There's a cartoon they used to play it at 6. At 6, everyone wants to be home to watch that cartoon. And what are you watching? Winnie the Pooh. They are showing it at 6 p.m. Ugandan time. You have to make sure that by 6 p.m. you had already showered. So it means you have to leave your game, whatever you're playing, at 5, go home, shower. Because our parents, they never wanted us to enter the house with those dirty clothes. You have to take off all your dirty rags. And your mother has to help you to shower because you're not going to wash your body well. And then your mother will get a brush. Okay. They will scrub your body. Your mom will scrub your skin and it's like, see all this dirt. Not clean. Imagine even your head, they have to use brush. Parents of back in the days, they are not the parents of this generation. This generation where a child tells you to shut up. Me, I don't think the only day I remember I spoke back. Actually, I didn't actually speak back. My mom wanted to flog me because I'd gone. I was 14 years old, yeah. So I'd saved up some money for myself. So there are kids in our community. We had gone back home in the countryside for holidays, and there are some kids who are like, Nora, there's a market day. Would you like to come? Because I've never been in any market days in a village. So they invited me. I had some money with me. I went with them to the market days. My mom saw me riding a bicycle on a main road. My mom never knew that I knew even how to ride a bicycle. I reached home. My mom went to the shop. She came back. That night it was raining so heavily. My mom was like, Nora, wake up. I don't know why African parents like flogging their kids when it's time for sleeping. I don't know, maybe that's when their ancestors are like, wake up. We must show this child that we are the mothers. My mother was like, Nora, wake up. So me, I was like, but mom, I'm so tired. She was like, what were you doing? Did I send you to do anything? Remember, when it's your first day to ride a bicycle for like 1 hour and it's a long journey, your body feels exhausted. Even your legs feel weak. So my mom wanted to flog me. I opened the door. I ran out in the middle of the night when it was raining. My mom tried to catch me. So she was on the veranda. The veranda was wet. And then I was on the other side on a shade where we sit to eat lunch, or sometimes we sit there like having breakfast, anything, maybe visitors. We don't want visitors to enter into the main house. There's a place where we put visitors to sit in an open place, but they could build a certain house like a shed circle. And then I ran, and then I stood there. My mom tried to cross. My mom tried to run on the veranda to come and catch me on the other side. My mother fell into a dirty water. I was like, you deserve it. How could you try to flog me this night? I was like, Mom, why? My mom was like, if I catch you. I remember that night I ran in the middle of the night. I ran to my grandmother's place. It was actually not even in the middle of the night. It was like at around 11 p.m. So I ran to my grandmother's house. I knocked. My grandmother opened. They gave me extra clothes to change so that I can put on warm clothes. So I went to sleep. I slept at my grandmother's place. That's how I managed to survive my mother that night. How can you really? You know, African mothers, they could never beat you during daytime. They will wait for you at night. When you're sleeping, that's when, for them, the ancestors like, wake up. This child must know who is who. That's when they call you, wakey, wakey. And they're already waiting for you with African mothers. African mothers, we are actually proud of them because they actually trained us. If they never trained us in a way we were trained, I don't know, we would have been those kids who are like, there's a video I saw when Kanye was screaming at back in the days when we could still watch the Kardashians, Kanye was screaming at his mother-in-law. Like, what? Grown-up man. If a grown-up man can shout like that at someone who is old enough, what do you think? It means he has problems. So thank God that however much as a child we used to think it was we were being punished, but at least they were teaching us the way of principle. They were teaching us the way of being patient. They were teaching us the way that when you grow up, these are the things that you will also see and see. When you see someone else doing it, you're like, what they are doing is bad. It's not good for you. When you see other people doing things, you'll be ashamed because they are not the people that you should be with. So sometimes when your parents tell you something, don't complain. Don't complain. They have seen it. And they want you to be a better version, not be like them. For them, they made mistake, but they are trying to help you to shape into your life so that those things you know them, but don't do them. Try to avoid some mistakes. That video of Kanye screaming at his mother-in-law, I'll never forget that video, guys. A grown-up man shouting like that, it means there is something that's not good in him. So try so much. You don't shout at your parents, even if someone is not your mother. Children of nowadays, when they tell you something, don't tell someone the F word. Don't scream at someone and say, hey, are you my mother? How dare you talk to me like... Someone is just trying to talk to you in a calm way, but you're shouting. Your voice is higher than their voice. So how are you guys going to communicate, both of you? You have to be calm and listen to what someone is telling you. It does not mean that they don't love you. They love you, but they want what's best for you. You might be like, no, you don't love me. That's what they say in Uganda. That an eye for an adult, where there is that black hole. Am I saying it in the right? An eye for an elderly person. Awadugala. Where there is darkness, it sees. Yes, I'm right. It sees. So when an elderly person tells you something, listen. It doesn't mean they don't love you. They love you, but they have seen it because they know things happen always. So they are trying to prevent you from making the same mistakes they made. So listen. Good night. Bye.